to Hills and Hollers. We have a great show in store for you. In this episode, we're going to New Mexico on an elk hunt.
That's right. We're going to see our good friend Gary, who guided us on previous hunts, where we scored big on some bull elk in New Mexico. This time it's Gary's turn. The shoe is on the other foot.
That's right. He's been putting in for an elk tag for 6 long years now, and he's finally gotten drawn. So let's see what happens when the guide's the one with the tag.
Yeah, I can't wait. We sent our best cameraman, Chris, out there to do nothing but film Gary. So let's see how he does. You know, I was really happy to hear that Gary finally got a tag to hunt elk. It's been a long time. I know he's been putting in every year. I've hunted with Gary for years, and there's no better guy to go out there with. He loves the hunt, he loves everything about elk hunting, and he'll probably do it the rest of his life. But to actually see him get out there and get an elk of his own is going to be really great. I think you'll learn a lot by watching Gary in action here, and it may give you enough confidence or excitement to go after a tag for yourself in New Mexico.
Yeah, hunting out in New Mexico, I know Chris has said, really helped him prepare for hunting here in Kentucky. It's harder to get a tag drawn for an elk hunt here in Kentucky, so when he finally did get drawn, it really helped prepare him. He was really ready for the hunt.
Yeah, well, let's see how Gary does on this hunt. I can't wait.
Dad wasn't the only one that was excited to hear that Gary had gotten drawn after all those years of putting in. I was pumped. I called him up. I said, listen here, buddy. I'm on a plane. I'm on my way out there. Let's go kill us a big one. Now, Gary's the kind of guy who's going to get out there and do his homework. He's out there scouting. He's pounding the ground. He's getting eyes on the scene. He's putting out trail cameras. He's doing all the scouting that you would expect of a full guide service, because that's what he is. He's been guiding for years and years. This is what he loves to do, and now it's his tag, his turn, and he gets out there and puts all the effort into his own hunt that he would put into your hunt. So, success, it's the only option. Yeah, the story tonight is all about New Mexico elk with Gary, but really the story starts, I'm guessing, 4 or 5 years ago when me and Dad went on our very first trip out west in search of the big old bulls of New Mexico. Gary was our guide, and actually he is the one that was running the camera when I shot my very first bull with a bow. So now that it's Gary with the tag, I'm gonna be the one behind the camera. And let me tell you, I'm gonna give it my all. Because there is nothing cooler than a big old elk screaming his head off in your direction. And then trying to close the distance to stick him with the old string.
Hills and Hollers is brought to you by 10-Point Crossbows, Extreme Hunts, Pike County, Illinois, Shadow Hunter Blinds, the Kentucky Gun Company, Lacrosse and Danner Boots, Derby City Game Calls, Luminoc, Trophy Taker, Hunter Safety System, and Cabela's Tags.
Morning, America. How are you? It's time to go elk hunting.
Joining Gary and I on this hunt is Gary's cousin Dave, who was also lucky enough to draw an elk tag in Unit 13 with Gary. But his hunt is a story for another show.
Trailer's loaded up. All we gotta do now is get the camper and go and wash ourselves and some free stuff and pretty much headed for elk country. As my dog pukes. Oh man, I don't even know what to think of that. Yeah, I'm ready to leave civilization when I see stuff like that. I might never come back. Obviously he's not quite set with the idea. It doesn't set well with him. I can't tell you how long I've waited for this day. I haven't drawn an elk tag in New Mexico for about 6 years, and you know, put in for this way back in, I don't even know when now, but we got the results in March, and it told me I drew a quality high demand elk hunt, and end of September, perfect. We've been scouting since early July, every other weekend, just going out there religiously, and we found elk. I went in there last week and counted 17 bulls in one morning, and at least 5 or 6 of them were over 350. There's some 370s, and who knows what else is back there. There may be bigger. So, you know, I've guided and outfitted for years now and taken a lot of people on a lot of hunts, but this is finally my turn, and I can't wait to get out there and get it done. So if you guys want to see a good elk hunting video, and if you're into elk, stick around for this show, because this is going to blow your mind. You don't know where the elk are at. Good luck, sucker. Yeah, you gotta mess with him a little bit. You here? What do you think? Elk right there, though. Oh, dude. Look like perfect elk country? No. No? You just wait to see what's lurking out there, Dave. All right. You're gonna be proud of me. Well, we finally made it out to where we're going to be camping anyways. We probably about 4 miles from where the elk are at, but my wife was out of state and she just came in late last night, so we're half a day behind already, but I got full confidence in this spot, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get into some elk. Probably in about 4 hours from now, they're going to start bugling and moving towards water, so we're just going to drop camp, get comfortable, slowly slip into some camouflage. Make sure the bows are on, make sure we got all systems checked, and head out, see what we get into. We'll shoot to 50. Now we're ready. Anybody want some of this? Not really. Dave? Some makeup?
Cardo needs some.
Cardo, come here.
Hurry up.
Also joining us on this hunt is Gary's friend Mark and his son Cardo.
Load him up good.
Family is important to these guys and the whole H&H crew.
That's good. Cardo's here as a professional guide. They call him the big bulls. You only call him in when it absolutely, positively has to get done right. Yeah, we'll find out here probably in 2 hours if they start bugling by themselves. What all we have to do. All ready?
Coming up, we are looking for a lovesick bull. But does Gary get a shot? Or is it a missed opportunity?
Well, it's the first evening of our hunt. We dropped the truck about a mile and a half back. We came to this spot because we were in here last week and there was a big herd with lots of nice bulls. So it's really, really hot for this time of year. It's about 10 degrees hotter than it should be. So right now we're just enjoying some shade and we got a big view of this entire valley right here. So we're hoping that before dark these elk are gonna start to move and bugle and they're gonna start coming out of all these little fingers and work right towards us. Did you hear them? Back here, straight up. Let's cut some of the distance. Okay, so it's about 6 o'clock and we finally starting to hear bugles from this. Well, actually behind this big hillside right behind us. So being that it's hot, I don't think they're gonna come to water quite in time that we hope that they would. We're gonna try to cut the distance in half and hopefully they'll start to pick up on their bugling and we can put ourselves in a good position to get on top of them before dark. Our wind's still perfect. They got about an hour. I think we're in good position to possibly get a shot on the bull tonight, so it's time to start doing some leg work. See if we can't creep up and over this little hill right here. Had it set up right here by this tree. Right here? Yeah, right here. If you want to come back, by that little juniper right there. Somewhere in there tucked away good. We'll just call for a couple minutes. At least maybe we can relocate him if he bugles, even if he don't come in, you know? All right. How's that? He's over here. He's coming. He sounds like he's right behind that hill, just stuck there. He's close. All he needs to do is come over that hill. Here he comes. was a terrible shot. I don't know. It can for liver or some kind of major blood vessel. I rushed that shot thinking that cow was gonna bust us. I had to make it happen. You know, now that I think of it over in my head, he was giving me a little bit more time. As I drew back, neither of them saw me, so I should have just waited for a better shot. But man, I'm gonna walk over to the side of this hill and hopefully I can see where he's gonna bed down or if he's sick or something. I'm not proud of myself over that shot, but you know, that kind of stuff happens bow hunting, I guess. Let's go check it out. There he is, he's bedded, get down. He's already bedded. I had arranged this spot right here, it was 50 yards. We walked over the hill to hopefully get a glance of him and see if he was acting sick or what. He's bedded maybe about 80 yards over the hill. We're just gonna give him some time to hopefully expire. Man, this is our first evening. I never expected a bull like that to come in. He had cows with him and he just kept bugling. And we couldn't get him to shake free. We kept cutting down yardage. Finally, we were probably within 100, 120 yards of him, and curiosity got the best of him, and he just had to come see. He hung up behind a tree. Next thing you know, a cow walks out, and I thought, oh man, she's gonna bust us for sure. I waited. Next thing you know, both of them had their heads turning. I made not the best shot in the world, not a great shot, not proud of it at all, but hopefully I can hit a fatal area because I think he's gonna expire right over this hill. It's a nice bull. I'm gonna be proud of myself. My wife's not gonna be happy. She's gonna have to pay for more taxidermy bills.
I don't know what to say. Try to be a good son, good husband, good father to my daughter. Hopefully the good Lord is looking down on me. He's going to give me some luck in the morning and lead me right to that bull. That will definitely make me happy.
Gary's being down on himself. He needs to cheer up.
Yeah, I need a hug.
I watched the video too.
Yeah.
And my expert opinion is, if it had been straight guts, that arrow would have gone right through. But it must have hit a bone and an artery and something a lot harder than straight guts. So I'm guessing he hit that artery and that bull's down for the count.
I like that kind of talk.
Ooh, I don't know about that shot, Dad. I don't know if he got it. I mean, Gary was the first to admit that wasn't a good shot.
Well, we've all had shots like that, but let's give Gary a chance on this one. I've hunted with him for many years. Whether it's bear, cougar, antelope, or elk, I believe Gary will find that animal.
Well, we'll have to give him that chance next time because that's all the time we have for today, folks.
So join us in the very next episode and we'll bring this thing to conclusion.
Until then, I'm Laura.
I'm John. Thanks for watching.
Hills and Hollers is brought to you by 10 Point Crossbows, Extreme Hunts, Pike County, Illinois. Shadow Hunter Blinds, the Kentucky Gun Company. Lacrosse and Danner Boots, Derby City Game Calls, Luminoc. Trophy Taker, Hunter Safety System, and Cabela's Tags. For more information on today's show, the H&H crew, to watch videos or just to surf on through, check out hillsandhollers.com today.